Hey, Scorpios. Hey, Scorpios. So, mm, Scorpios, this is going to be our live, okay? I know we started off a little late, Scorps, but this is going to be our live. If you have any questions, get them in. If you don't have any questions, don't worry about it, okay? We're just going to flow tonight, all right? It's early, so let's get this early energy in and let's see what Spirit has for us, all right? All right, I'm going to start with our Oracle decks to get more kind of like in depth into our spiritual energy, the more of like the 5D, 4D. Then as we start to break it down, we're going to go into the 4D, 3D, and we'll go from there, okay? So with that being said, I do want you guys to know that I love you. I want you to know we are powerful, we are brilliant, we are amazing, we are the superheroes of our time. This is the best time in the world to be alive, okay? Because we are in the Aquarius energy of knowledge, truth. Everything that was hidden from us is being revealed. We are in this energy of long life. We are living longer. We are becoming more knowing of that ourselves. Nothing is hidden from us, no matter what the entities, the government has tried to do to hide our true selves. They can't hide it anymore. So, like I said, don't look at what the news tell you. Look at what you are telling you. I do want to tell you all to remove yourself from corporate news, which is news that is not what you see with your eyes, but what they try to tell you. All right. Fear, we have no fear. Fear does not belong to us. It's a lower vibration that they implement to keep us trapped. We don't fear anything. Anything. They fear us. And that is the truth. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this message. Let's high. What is it that you want our Scorpios to know? Right. And the first energy that we have, it says bright heart light, open connections. What this is telling me right now is that God is saying that as you begin to evolve and your light starts to be light as a feather. All right. God is saying that you're about to start being connected with people on higher frequencies, not just people, earthlings, or people who are avatars, but this is you're about to start being connected to universal energies, okay? Understand that in this earth, like there are so many different dimensions. There's so many beings that are not of earth but come down to earth to experience what we are experiencing. Um, we will realize that a lot of us, even though it may seem like we are earthlings, we are not. We're from different galaxies. We're from different um, dimensions. Okay, God is saying you're about to start getting messages from. I do believe it's like your home energy. Some of us are Palladians. Some of us are. We're just we're from different places, but we embody this earthly being. Your dreams, you travel within your dreams for the ones that this is for, and you can like this if this applies, or you can put a thumbs up if you feel like you are not from this earth but you are from somewhere else, but you are here to have this experience. You're about to start having more communication. Your gifts are about to become more potent, family. All right. Meaning that you're going to start realizing you can communicate with your mind, with your eyes. A lot of you guys, you communicate with your eyes alone. You can look at someone and they already know. Sometimes that is how you know that certain people are closer to you than ever. It's like you could look at somebody and be like, you could think something and they'll come to you like, hey, and they'll tell you what you were thinking when you were looking at them. That is a gift, and it is not from this earthly realm. Okay. So with communication, understand that your communication is about to be more more in depth than just speaking. The words and speaking is the form in which we adapt it, but we speak through energy. We speak through sight, through other parts of language, physical language, body language. And God is saying that it kind of reminds me of Fifth Element. Y'all remember, if you ever watch Fifth Element, you remember the Blue Lagoon? Ooh, 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 where she could look at one of her disciples or her people, and they already knew what was being said. A lot of telepathic energy is being strengthened. You're going to know without even knowing. And God is saying this to let you know that you are really, truly divine and different. All right. And those that can communicate on this level with you, they're on a higher frequency. Understand, um, at the beginning, we did not need communication. All we needed was energy, light, sight, eyes. And this is what is about to be more potent to you. Okay. Some of you guys are already starting to even communicate, how to communicate without communicating. Learning that, silent communication is going to be very important moving into this next era. All right. Meaning that if you have a group of people, certain things that you do, you're going to acknowledge, how to communicate with your hands, with your body motion, even with your eyes. You can look at somebody and be like, this is someone we need to watch out for, or this is something that's happening. God is saying, understand we're moving through a different realm of communication. Okay. And this is what Spirit is saying. The bright heart light is that those who are of light heart, those who are more pure than people around you, and your vibration is high. You're going to be able to communicate on a higher level. And this is without speaking at all. You can meet somebody, and as soon as you lock eyes with them, you can communicate with them your thoughts. That's what a lot of people do when they want to communicate people through their dreams. They'll think about their image. And I've already spoken about this before, even with people in your past that you want to disconnect from. You see their face, every detail about them, and you speak what it is you want them to know. They will get the message in a dream, in a vision, in a daydream. This is real. All right. God says, trust yourself. Know that what you're communicating will get to the other end. We're so powerful. Trust me. If you don't believe it, study dolphins. Study dolphins. We are as powerful and more powerful than dolphins are. They use 20% of their brains. We have the ability to use 100%, which means that we have to tap into it. We have to focus on it. And right now, God is about to start showing you this. Certain people you're just going to see across the room, and you automatically going to have this energy. When you guys communicate, what you thought is going to be what's going to be brought up. All right. I see right here it says with 20 innovation, new creation. We are recreating ourselves as humanoids, human beings. That means that we're no longer being stuck with the stipulation of what the world in which we have grown to know it to be. We're changing that, meaning we don't have to communicate verbally to get our message across. We don't have to be in a certain type of image or attire to be seen or known. It's your own individuality. It's how you are creating our new generation. All right. And the thing is, as the enemy tries to attack our children, we are now protecting our children through our mind, through our frequency. We are teaching them about healing, about power, about thoughts, about manifestations. We are building a more powerful generation. Understand this. Our generation after us are the strongest that the earth has ever seen. And now that we know the tricks of the enemy to diminish and demise the most powerful generation that is coming and that is here on earth, we have the authority to guide them into the light. Like with me, I've had gifts. My parents, They knew about my gifts, but they were afraid of it. What would they do? They would minimize it. They would not want me to see. We, as the ones, the black sheeps, the ones who go after what we know or know who we are, we can now teach our offsprings how to be the most powerful, how to control, how to handle their gifts, not to be afraid of it. We don't fear shit. They fear us. And now, if we teach our younger generations how not to fear their gifts, but to embrace it and become so fluent and powerful in it, who can control them? The most powerful beings that are here now. These are our ancestors coming back, waking up. These are the strongest spiritual entities ever coming now from your womb, your family's womb. Let's teach them what we know so they could be greater than what we are. But you have to understand, we are the greatest because we are the one that's teaching them what our parents, what our generation didn't know. We've healed from the generational curses, the ancestor curses, and now we have to truly teach and heal the generations after us. So when they rule, because they're powerful, they can rule in light and understanding. This is a new creation. We are creating our new generation in a world where AI is very powerful, but they're not more powerful than our genes. They're not more powerful than our generation. Either AI is going to rule or our generation is going to rule AI, artificial intelligence, or our true divine God intelligence. We're smarter than any AI. Our children that we are birthing is going to prove that, but only when the right guidance. Are you going to guide them to rule AI, or are you going to guide them to let AI rule them? That is the question. Next energy I see here, it says sensuality, feminine wisdom, passion. I want you guys to know the feminine energy is about to raise and rise in ways that nobody ever seen before. Think about it. The world, ever since the 70s, has been diminishing, demolishing feminine energy, wanting all of the feminine women to appear to be as whores, as self, lack of self, feeling that woman empowerment is truly showing body parts to get attention. That is a lie. They wanted the feminine energy to be so belittled that the masculine energy no longer respects it, where the masculine energy can turn feminine so that we will have to compete. God is saying that is bullshit. The feminine energy is about to rise because the truth is, we are God. We are God. We produce life, all aspects of life. And until the feminine energy knows our rightful place, the masculine energy cannot be what it needs to be, the protector, the provider. We have to know our worth in order for that masculine energy to know they are a true divine being. Why? Can a masculine produce a feminine? Can a masculine or a male produce? No, they can't. The production is with the true divine goddess. We birth in all. But in order to birth with knowledge, we have to know knowledge of self. There could be masculines with feminine energy. It's a balance. But with the feminine organ, we produce life. God says we have to know who we are. We have to know who we are. This is something they want to hide and destroy from us. They want our children to feel confused. You can't be confused. Our generations that are coming are too strong to be confused. What are you going to teach them? It's time to be sensual. Women, we have to let go of the masculine energy. We have to let go of this independent energy woman and all that shit. It's not that you cannot hold it on your own. We can create nations without the masculine, can we? Yeah, we can. Because look it up. We can produce without a male, but your vibration has to be so high. Is your vibration that high? No, we need that dick. We need that sperm. So until we can create a more powerful um, realm, we have to truly fall into our submissive self, which means that we have to have boundaries. We can't just go with the flow. We can't just be a part of toxic cycles. It hinders our womb. It hinders our ability to produce. This world doesn't want us to produce. Some of the most powerful people in the world saying they don't want us to reproduce. They don't want us to bear forth children. They want to control now because they know the children that we will bring forth will be more powerful than they could ever imagine. God says it's up to us to truly be ready for what we are bringing into this world, the most powerfulest energies. Why do you think they said that our children of when they're shut down, they become the most wisest? Our children are they are being birthed speaking. They're lifting their head up because this next generation is very gifted, very powerful. This next generation is going to need the masculine and the feminine energy to be at their most potent. This is like the Atlanteans coming back, this energy of power. The earth is screaming out healing. We are the ones that are going to heal this new nation. No one else. Don't look to your government. Don't look to any foreign. It's you. You have to create this new world. It's us, family. We can't put it on people in office. We can't put it on the government. Those are the enemies, to be honest. We we are Christ. We are the saviors. There's nobody in the sky that's gonna come and save you. I don't care what religion you in. I don't care what you have to find the God in you. You are the one that's going to make the difference. You are the one that's going to teach the multitudes. You are the one. You have to awaken to you. All right. This is something they're not going to tell you. Religion not going to tell you that. Religion is to keep you divided. And out of all of my years of living and being awakened to self, it's us. We are the gods. We are the saviors. We are Christ's energy. Get to yourself. Listen to yourself. Follow thyself. Get away from all distractions and teach our children, teach this world what it is that we know in our hearts. Nobody above us is going to help us. It's us. Awaken to the power within you and watch what you can do. We are the gods. We are Christ. It's a collective thing. It's not one man. It's not one entity. It is us. If we fail, we fail us. Because the lack of work that you wanted to do to put your responsibilities on something that does not. Christ exists within us. It's a conscious message. We're universe. We're all one mind, one sound, one body. As we begin to learn that within ourselves, then we create. When we all are on one accord, we change the world. That is Christ, the awakening. The awakening is the awakening of the awareness and the knowledge that we are all one. And as one, we become this conscious Christ. That was told to us. It was one person, but it is all of us being one mind. We can overthrow anything. This corrupt nation, this corrupt world, it's us as one. We are our saviors. Collectively, we have to do this shit together. No more separation. It's either all of us or none of us. And the ones that collectively come together, those who do not, they will fail. And that is the God honest truth. We are the God honest truth. That's your message for today. We are our saviors. We are our saviors. Anyway, let's go ahead and see if we have any questions. If we don't worry about it. But if you leave this live with anything, understand we can no longer be the scapegoats to anyone. We can no longer put our issues off on anyone. You have to know thyself. Once you know thyself, then you will start to know the world around you. Once you clean up your home, then you could teach somebody else how to clean up their home. Once you get your shit in order on the inside, the outside of you will be in order. And that's the truth. We are Christ. Consciousness as a whole. Let's get our shit together and our world will be together. Stop listening. Stop watching the news. Stop watching the propaganda. Those are the tricks of the enemy. The enemy is projecting images in your mind so that you can believe it. You have to believe in you. If you're insecure, you have to get secure. You can move things once you are secure in yourself and who you are. Don't listen to the lies that the enemy has. We are the true saviors. And in order to save anybody, we have to save ourselves. We have to know ourselves, who we are, what we are capable of. And you cannot look outside of yourself to find out who you are. This is truly a walk that you have to walk alone. And when you start discovering how powerful, how brilliant, how loving you are, you're going to start coming into union with people who are on the same vibe. And when you both come into union and collaboration, then that's when we can create a new world, a new heaven, a new earth. Nobody outside of us going to give it to us. They're not. These companies, these entities, they're illusions to make us feel like we have false safety. We are our safety net. We are. When we realize that, that's when our world changes. That's when they have to change because they don't exist without us. That's the reason why they keep showing things that we need them. We don't need them. We need us. Wake up. Wake up. We are Christ. We are the new beginning. Let's open up our communication. All of this, prejudice, all that shit is bullshit. It's a trick of the enemy to keep us separated because when we come together, can no man, can no being, can no entity stop us. And we're birthing powerful generations that they're either gonna be really, really good or they're gonna be really, really bad. But one thing for sure, they're gonna be powerful as fuck. So you need to understand that we are going to have to guide these powerful souls. That's all I gotta say. All right, let me see if I have any questions. Hold on, let me take this fire off real quick. I'll be right back. See if I have any questions. If we don't, it's going to be the end of the live. Okay. So the first question that I do have is going to be Andrea, right? Mr. Rodriguez. All right. Got Miss Rodriguez, Tamika, Lovely. All right. Mr. Rodriguez, future with Casey. Let's see here. Spirit, when it's dealing with Miss Rodriguez. What is the future of Miss Rodriguez and Casey? Hmm. Okay, so with the Knight of Coins in reverse, the Knight of Coins is a very slow moving energy. I feel like when it's dealing with you and Casey, things have been going slow, right? I'm hearing God is saying your investments with Mr. Rodriguez, with Casey, is about to start moving faster, okay? Because with the Knight of Coins is something that you've been investing in and you're waiting on, kind of like your residuals, your dividends. When it being in reverse, it means that now this is kind of like the Knight of Coins in reverse is it's like the Eight of Wands to me now. It's a fast moving energy, something that was slow. It took a while for you guys to get to a particular place. It is about to start moving quickly. Whatever you've been investing with Casey is about to move quickly because there's change happening. I do see a lot of with the Empress, this is expanding borders. This means expansion. This means that Casey is someone that you could have wanted and you could have waited for a type of dynamic, definitely family dynamic. It is happening now. Whatever has been going on in Casey's life now, things are starting to move up. Things are starting to move fast. I do see definite family expansion of family. I do see pregnancy as well. And pregnancy, because I do see a pregnant woman, this could be an expansion of family, meaning you could have a child by this person, or this could be families coming together. But I do see this is something where you could finally relax in um, and knowing that what you have been praying for, waiting on with Casey, it is coming into fruition. This person is ready now, especially if they've been, oh my God, especially if they've been waiting on money or whatever. They feel like y'all connection is the connection that they need, and expect a lot of fast movement, meaning that the last time you made love, or if you haven't, when you do, you will find yourself probably pregnant. You will find this person, Casey, wanting to move in together. Like this, you are becoming the very thing that Casey has been desiring, and this is like you realizing everything that you wanted is now coming into fruition. It's going to feel kind of euphoric. All right, like I can't believe this is happening, but it is definitely happening now. This is Casey moving away from a third party, learning their lesson, realizing that this is, especially if Casey chose someone else over you, this is them now wanting to commit to you, realizing that what they had with you was what they should have invested in you. And whatever they chose, they now left it alone. They realized it was a lesson so that they can appreciate you. Casey is now coming in to appreciate you and give you this longevity. There's going to be a lot of gossip between y'all coming together, but that's only people who are being petty and jealous and envious, okay? God is saying right now, this is you guys coming into an agreement that you compromising, that what has happened in the past was a lesson. And now y'all coming together is going to be something that is going to truly define your new beginning. Casey is ready now. Casey done been through the mud. Casey realizes that you're someone that they should have chose first. And because they're so grateful that you are going to be even open, and they're going to let you know, hey, look, there's going to be a lot of gossip surrounding our connection, but I'm going to let you know from this point forward, I'm moving 100 with you. I ain't look, you will not have to hear anything from anybody. Of course, they going to gossip because you know people want KC, but KC want you. They want this connection. They said, I went the wrong route one time. I'm not doing it again. More so because you've given me another chance. Somebody, Casey is starting to truly see how divine you are. And he said, baby girl, I learned my lesson. Putting you in a third party situation, thinking I was playing chess, not knowing that the bitch I was with played checkers and you was being 100 the first go around. They learned their lesson. All right. Casey coming back with keeps. No more slow motion with it. They only see you as their divine counterpart. You, God, keeps leading them back to you. And this person even prayed that if you would allow them to come back into your life, they promised the Most High they are not going to play no games because they done been through a lot. They done been through the motion. Right now, all they see is you. They're tired of looking at you on some social media platform. You are all they want. They are afraid that you are going to reject them, but they know the truth. The truth is you. And God, hey, we're praying. If God let me back to Miss Rodriguez and she accepts me, I promise you I will not bring any toxic energy her way. I am not gonna walk away. I'm gonna give her everything she needs, this new beginning. And there's definitely a birth. Somebody, KC is gonna want to get you pregnant. Definitely. So get ready, Miss Rodriguez, because you about to have a little bambino real soon. And this is just to let you know this person is never want to leave you again. Whoever they chose, taught them a lesson. Next question I have is going to be for Tamika. You're more than welcome, beautiful. For Tamika, let's see. Most High, what is it that you want Tamika to know? Messages of truth and clarity. What you want Tamika to know? DC Child Services. Something could be dealing with children. Same shit, different day, I feel like. Right now, Tamika, there's an energy that you have, there's change needed. I feel like I'm getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're sick and tired of going through the same thing where it's like now you want something different and it's about to come in. You're tired of being in energy where it seems like you're being forced to do something. I feel like you have people who try to force things on you, force their way, using a force to get what it is that they want. And right now it's like you're not on that shit. You're not in this place where you want to be forced for anything. You do have some type of obsessive lover. If this is you being obsessive, God is saying it's time to pull back from this energy. All right. Because with forcer and obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, God is saying it's going to be up to you to clear yourself of toxic energies. All right. And I know sometimes you may feel like, how am I supposed to do it? Just do it. God says one thing, when you remove the energy of fear, what exists? Nothing but power. When you remove fear, it's nothing but power. I remember one time I had a person that wanted to be very forceful, wanted to appear to be deadly, like they were going to hurt me if, I didn't leave a situation. And then I start just tapping into my demons. And I'm like, this is really what you want? And then, to be honest, I'm not going to lie, I'm being honest. I got lost in my dangerous energy because I'm like, first of all, I don't fear shit. And if it's going to be me or you, it's going to be you. You got to go. And I'm not saying tap into the darkness that I tap into, but when I realized I called somebody out on their fear tactic because I became more dangerous, as which they would say, I didn't fear anything. And before I knew it, the fear that they wanted me to have, they had, because I really didn't give a fuck. It's like, it's what you want. All right, I'm gonna show you. It felt good though, I ain't gonna lie. It does feel good to be able to flow from your beautiful light to darkness. More so when you feel like people are aiding it on. And I feel like right now, God is saying whatever fear someone is trying to put on you, understand fear doesn't exist. Most dangerous person is the one that don't fear shit, don't have shit to lose. And in my mind, I'm not losing shit, but you, whoever the person trying to impact fear on me. And I think when I let go and I truly let my darkness just have its realm, people, you start to realize a lot of people be about that talk. They ain't really dangerous. They're not. They're hoping to see the bitch in you, but when they realize you don't have no bitch in you, you just got demons that you are willing to let go, then then you start feeling their fear. I never knew how dogs and animals could feel fear until like I used to talk to people about things that I saw, and I could fear them, fear me because of what I could see. Then they feared what I could see beyond what they were telling me. And it's kind of like the energy. Someone wanted to appear abusive, wanted me to feel like, oh, they'll take my life. And I'm just like, what is life? And then they start fearing me because they couldn't control me. I feel like this is sort of like the same way. God is saying, you're going to have to take control over your life, my love, dealing with certain people. And then, but you need to recognize, what is it about certain people that I deal with that put me in this fear factor energy? What is it about me that makes people feel like they could dominate me over fear or what they'll do to me? I don't know. I'm just not that person because I got all my screws, but they ain't tight all the time. I choose to be beautiful. I choose to be loving. I choose to be light. But I have no problem with being dark and being allowing my demons that I have control over to roam free. So with this energy with you, I want you to know that God is saying it's going to be up to you to truly take control over your life without fear. Because when you don't fear, then you can truly explore the fear in those that try to bring towards you. God says, dust that shit off. Because a lot of people who bring a fear towards you, they not really about that life. It's just that you allow them to feel like they can control you in certain ways. But when you let loose and just embody all aspects of you, you'll understand that a lot of people who try to bring fear into you, they ain't nothing but bitches. They really not about that life when they realize you really about that life. Anyway. The next question I have is going to be for that was for Tamika. Lovely, this is for you. Will I get a new job? Tamika, before I even pull any cards, I do feel like God is saying to get a new job is to work for somebody. God is saying it's time for you to be an entrepreneur. I don't know what it is that you've been working on. You may feel like to start it off, you're not going to be able to, take care of what it is you need. But God is saying you don't need to look for a new job. You need to look for your own project, meaning you don't need to look to work for somebody. I mean, you can do it if you want to, But God is saying if you invest the time that you would in a job starting right now, and I say right now, I've been working by myself for so long, and I've never worked. I ain't gonna even lie, I never worked 8 hours straight. I never have. I haven't. I ain't gonna lie. And I make more money than I ever worked in, even when I worked in the oil and gas, where that was like real great money. But I never, and I was working 12 hours a day. I never worked 8 hour shift in my own business. And maybe that's what I need to do to scale up, But truth is, God is saying working for someone is not your purpose. You need to work for yourself. And God is saying if you are diligent, like you're working for somebody else, God says 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I don't know if you heard of what was it? What was it? It's oh my God, it's a throwback movie with Mars and not Mortal Kombat. No, it is Total Recall. If you've ever seen Total Recall, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. God said in 2 weeks, if you dedicate your 2 weeks to figuring out what it is you want and making money online or whatever, 2 weeks, like you do the 8 to 9, $10 a day that you did working for somebody, in 2 weeks you will start seeing your revenue. All right. I'm seeing a new job is not something that is going to be beneficial to you, because God is saying you're on a new level now. You want to work for somebody, you can, but that's not going to satisfy you. Spirit, once you get this new job, I'm seeing you're a star. You get whatever you want, but again, God is saying there's something new coming in for you. And these are two major arcana cards off top, and the third major arcana card is the Hierophant. The fourth card I got is Victory. You're not meant to work for nobody. All right, like, to be honest, I say you working for somebody is not gonna give you that free energy. 2 weeks. You put in the time and the effort that you would for a new job, and you put it just for you. God saying you're not only gonna produce and make money, but you're gonna be amazing at it. This is working for yourself. This is you taking the time out. Don't worry about how it's going to come in. Wash your hands with sea salt. Take a bath in sea salt. Put sea salt, some basil and some cinnamon in a bag in your door. Put it in the four corners of your home, right in your entrance and at the back. That's going to bring in, clear all the negative energy that's around you, that's making you feel like you have to work for somebody. 2 weeks. God says you'll be working for yourself, and you will see money coming in within 2 weeks. And as hard as you work for other people, you work for yourself. God says this new job, you don't need a job. You need to work for yourself. And I'm seeing right now with the Emperor, which is the fourth major arcana I have outside of Victory. This is your portion. You want a job, you'll be able to get it. Yes, you'll get a job, but what is a job? Just a little bit over broke. Your empire is you having limitless possibilities. God says you need to put yourself first. You are the star. This is something that's going to be longevity. This is a new thing. God says it's time for you to birth something new. You're not meant to work for nobody. So the answer is if you want a job, you can get it. But why when you can give people jobs? 2 weeks. Hustle for 2 weeks. No distractions, no news, no nothing. Straight focus. Use the first 3 days on what it is that you want and implement it. YouTube, look at everything you need and stick to it. Do not stop. God said, why would you help somebody build their dreams when you could be building your own? You hear me? That's your message. All right, the next question that I have is going to be for a journey to strength. General reading. Janine Skaggs. Okay. So, a journey to strength. Janine Skaggs. What is it that you want? You need to know messages of truth and clarity. I'm hearing journey. I'm hearing scandal as well. So I feel like you've been on a journey to strength. You've been on a journey. You've dealt with a lot of scandal, a lot of deceit. God is saying your focus is going to bring you to an abundant place. Lovers who were not loyal, family who were deceitful. It's something about your light where they can't stand you. You have a lot of energy surrounding you, trying to prevent you from your end all be all. There's been a lot of tower moments, things that have abrupted very quickly that has changed the course of how you feel about certain people and things. A lot of things that people that you may have wanted to work with that have not been producing. God is saying right now, it's time for you to let everything that does not feel good go. This is family, a journey to strength. And it's so crazy that your name is a journey to strength because this journey has made you powerful, but it's supposed to make you more aware of who you should deal with and who you shouldn't, who you should love and who you shouldn't. God is saying right now, you've been through a lot of tower moments. And right now, God is saying, whoever this is that you were dealing with, you're no longer dealing with. Something someone did is truly making an effect on you, causing you to change very drastically. God is saying this change is bringing to you to your four wands. Something had to happen for you to realize to let someone go. I'm seeing someone that was playing both sides, someone that you felt was going to be an eternal energy that you were going to have constantly. You found receipts on it, and now someone that is in a mindset of being locked down, they want to come back in and meet with you, but you have the receipts. This is what created the tower, knowing that. And we have 46 people in here, 46 likes. That's 1010. God is saying it's time for a new beginning. God says you have all of the receipts that you need to truly move forward. Somebody wants to bargain and beg with you, but it's not working because you see it now. You have everything you need to move forward. God said it's time to move forward. I'm giving you the out. You were asking yourself, you already felt something with an energy or someone that was not, giving. And it's like sometimes we be wanting to hear it or know it or see proof. God says, you got the proof. The proof is what made you realize it's time to move on. God says, move on. When you move on, then you could truly come into a solid new beginning. Okay. And of course, whoever this person is, they want to come and beg and bargain and plead with you, but it's in reverse. It's like you can't give it any attention anymore because you asked for the proof and you got it. The proof changed everything. God says it's time for you to start anew. Once you start this new, you're going to be in new energy. It's like God says, I had to put it in your face so you will know, so you can truly come to what you need. It's the people watching you from fake accounts. Now it seems like somebody's so into you after you realize what they were truly into, which wasn't you. Somebody's been cock blocking your blessings. That's the reason why now you can't take their word for it. I can't bargain with you, and I know what you were doing. I felt it. I knew it. God said, now it's time for you to soar, not letting nobody block you no more. Why? Because you let somebody come back in, you blocking your true divine stability. God said, why do that? I'm giving you everything you asked for. You knew it. Your intuition showed you it, but you wanted proof. Did I not give you proof? And now because the motherfucker want to come in and tell you that, oh, I'm sorry, I'm this. Nah, bitch, I know you sorry. I don't deal with sorry nigga energies anymore. I said it right the first time, but you heard what I said. I don't deal with sorry energy anymore. All I needed was the proof. My spirit showed me the proof. Now you saying you wanted me is not a prize. God said, once you let this energy go, because I gave you everything you needed, now you could truly move forward without being blocked, without holding on, without listening to the bullshit, the mama jamma. God says what's in front of you is so much better than what's behind you. The journey to strength. This is the journey. The strength you're going to need is to let go of what God has already shown you. God said, I already gave you the proof. We can't listen to lies. We got to listen to our truth, ourself. And now that you listen to yourself, God says, now you could come into the stable connection that you wanted. Understand, it's kind of like wanting a new wardrobe, but you want to keep the old clothes you can't fit no more, clothes you've been holding on to. Throw all that shit away, give it away, do whatever you need to do. God said, because it's time for you to get everything new that fits you right first go around. Let that shit go. All right. So, family, that looks like that's the end. Oh, wait. I got one more question. Yeah, I know, y'all. I've been coughing. It's because I've been on my mullein leaf. And also, I've been smoking shit I probably shouldn't. So, yeah, my cough has been coughing. And I've been with the fan and everything. So, yeah, I'm working on that too. Thank you. For Ellie, hey, honey bunny, can I please have an insight to the connection I had with cancer? Of course. What's her? What is this connection that Ellie's been having with this cancer? What's the true connection? Mm, hearing divine. This connection is divine. I keep hearing divine, Ellie. Yeah, this the connection that you're having with this cancer is very much divine. Is there someone that wants to work with you? It is with the 10, I see the 10 of coins. This is something that is longevity. This is loyalty. This is someone who wants a new beginning with you, wanting to start. They can't get you off of their mind. This person wants exactly what it is that you want. It's just about how to communicate it and their own insecurities on if you are in an emotional depth that they are in. They could see you and they could speak very surface, but they have very deep energy for you. They just don't know. With the seven of cups in reverse, the only option they see is you. Seven upright, I mean, they have a lot of options, and this is let me think. With you, they don't have to think about it. This cancer wants you. They try to play it cool because they don't know if you have options. And it's like they're just not sure if you're ready right now. They're in the energy of not being sure if you want what it is that they want. All right. They're stuck in their mind about coming to you with this new beginning, but they want this new beginning with you. All right. The judgment, because like you're always on their mind when they wake up, when they fall asleep, on how they're going to present you this offer. Like I said, they don't see any other options. They don't want to be rejected, but the judgment is that they want you. They want you. They're hoping that you're not in a third party situation because that's what's going to break them. This person is very This Cancer is very sensitive. They lead with their heart, and they don't know if something has happened, if it's an ending or not. Maybe the last time you talked, it may not have been as, I guess, welcoming as they would have liked. But at the end of the day, this person is very passionate about you. This Cancer wants you more than you know. I feel like if you just give them, if you want them like that, give a little interest, and they are going to be like, hands down, this is what they want. They want you. I don't know if you feel like they got options, but they don't see no. You are their priority. They don't want anything else but you. They watch you online. It's something about pictures. They see you, and you are all they want. They don't want. They can't let this go. With all of these swords, you are on their mind like crazy. They want you to like just let me know that what I'm feeling, I'm not feeling it by myself. You let them know that, and that is going to be the end of every doubt. Because right now, they just don't know if you feel what they feel for you. All right. So let me see here. All right. So, family, that's gonna end our live. I love you. Love yourself. Understand we are the gods. There's nothing they can do about it. Family, everybody that's watching this is still on the channel. Know whatever we want, we can have. We will have. It is our portion. All right. Anything before now, don't bring up old shit. We ain't plumbers. All right. The past is just that. What's in front of us is so much more greater. God says you can't keep driving in front of you. You keep looking in the rear view. The rear view ain't gonna do nothing but distract you and cause an accident. God says pay attention to what's in front of you. Wherever your destination is, God's saying, look to your destination. Because we are arriving right now. All right. Everybody from the past, they gotta see us arrive at our destination. I love you. Love yourself. Remember, we are the gods. And to a very special person, checkmate. Bye, family.